going to go there. I don't know if they are going to open. You move on the chest, you use Hellfire. It gives you a hand axe and the hand axe breaks. Everything just as planned. A fairly accurate fire. Javelin, okay. So you do open, but you shouldn't attack Lilina, right? If you attack Lilina, 9 attack, and obviously doubling. You don't even kill yet. But I honestly think you don't attack. I have to take a Cavalier in here. There's a reason for that you will see very soon, but basically when Kath unlocks, we can play what I call the dance. The dance consists on letting Kath believe that she can take a chest and open a path for her to go for the chest, and then getting out of the path, getting into the path, locking and unlocking different paths to chests, so that she's always trying to get to them. It's weird, but it's rewarding too. By the way, this is an Hellfire, and this is an Excalibur. An Excalibur, so this guy has casually 17 attack. Can I get this one? Ah! Pain! Pain. There are two ways of doing this. You should take Roy here too, because Kath is going to come. I should have tried with you. You are more accurate. You don't care as much about release up. Wait. Yeah, now I have to do it like this. Fuck. That's not what I wanted. Kath opens the door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get ready for the trick. They are going to try and go for the chest, and I'm not going to block their path. I'm not, because I do want them to try and get to the chest. What I don't want them is to, you know, succeed. Marcus gets the kill, so no Excalibur there. It would have been disastrous for little Lilina. That's pretty safe. This is the guy with the killer lance, right? Yeah, motherfucker. I hate him. With all my heart. He has... Let's just say he has made full use of his killer lance against me more than once. Or the enemies start appearing, I'm going to move there. Yeah, they move into the room because they see chests. Now I can do the dance. Let's talk. By the way, why am I talking to Kath? What's the point of talking with Kath? Kath appears in different chapters in this game, and you get more or less the same conversation. Doesn't matter where you talk to her. What's matter is the amount of times you have talked before. You have to talk with her 3 times, and by the 3rd, she is recruited. That means that you can recruit her very late if you skip her, but she doesn't get much in the way of, you know, hard mode bonuses, because hard mode bonuses for thieves are just garbage. They just get a lot of speed. It's you. Crap. What a coincidence. If you're in the battlefield just to steal, you shouldn't be. It's not right. Don't worry, I only take from the rich who have plenty of money. No one's going to starve or anything. That's not the point. Oh really? Then let me ask you this. You nobles take food and money from the people living in what you call your territory. Who said that was your land anyway? And you say you are collecting taxes, but what you're doing is the same. Looting. What? But we protect the people in return. But you're not. You're killing your own people, causing a war like this. Well, Berna started to invade, so we had to fight to defend our people. So you can just do anything you want as long as you say you're protecting us? You can burn down villages and ruin our crops? Burn? We never... Wait a minute, was your... My village was burned to the ground by our Marquess. He said that he had no choice because he needed to prepare for Bern's attacks. Well, that's... We always had just enough to eat and survive, and then we lost everything. Homes, our crops... And then you say not to take from other people? Ha! You shouldn't be talking. You bastards from the nobility take from us so you can live in luxury while we suffer. I don't know what to say. We're getting all gloomy now. I really don't like talking about I'm worse off so you should pity me arguments. But you're the one who started it. To heck with this. It's no fun stealing after a talk like this. Well, I guess I better bail out then. See ya. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So as long as I keep both of you there, we have no problem, right? Steal the lockpick. Yes. Love to see it. Yeah, those are the ones I was expecting. And I know there's a lot of them. Like, a lot. And here I double, right? Okay, we take care of the Hellfire. Perfect. So no mages, we just have to rush the boss. We do lack a little bit of thieves. Now I kind of wish... What do you have? Iron Sword. What do you have? The other lockpick. So, yes. Steal the lockpick. And we're done. No more lockpicks, no more problems. Then we can trade, you know, for those lockpicks because you're not going to need them and you're going to need a space for your other things. And I'm going to go here, release. You can't open chests anymore, so I'm not too afraid of leaving you in there. I'm afraid of is those guys, honestly. Just run away, run away. Okay. The enemies did appear, but they shouldn't be able to do enough to Marcus even with this creating... Yeah. It would have done 27 and... An archer is not able to do 8 to Marcus. It seems if I want to get all the chests, I'm going to have to battle them. That's not great. So, chest. Unlock. A light brand. A light brand. A weapon I love giving to Roy, because in this game the light brand... I normally have Roy with C rank, which is what the light brand requires. But in this game, from range, it does 10 damage always. Always. Yeah, with a thunder, I one round you. You do quite a lot back, but I'm not going to stay there now, so whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still short. No, I wanted attack from range. Don't I have range? I have range with lance. So that's good. I know there's like a trick to fool the AI into doing stupid stuff. And that way you avoid fighting these reinforcements. I don't know how it works, but you basically put a unit here and you make it so that the archer is blocking the way and all the enemies are piling up in here, and the archer always moves first, so he stays in the way. It's weird. I couldn't explain it on my own, so yes, Hilfani and yeah, as you can see, a lot of them coming from there. We have these mercenaries that Rutger can thankfully double, and archers coming from the one in the top. So, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? If I had chess keys, then this would have been over fast, but I'm kind of forced to tank this a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So from here I can tank 1. I don't want to tank 1 with anyone, so let's unlock Nightcrest, probably the most important one. Okay, the thieves went out. If I get a critical into my face, then that's probably Death Rutger. Now I kind of have to hold on against the reinforcements. And what should happen is the mercenary goes for Rutger, and the two archers go for lance strength. Okay, this might be the moment to promote Rutger. With 13 strength, but I feel pressure to promote, and I don't like that. And maybe I shouldn't be complaining so much, and I should just do it already. So the mercenary went for lance, interestingly enough. Probably because of possibility to kill, if I think about it. You know, accumulated damage and everything. But what they didn't plan is that now they have blocked the soldier from attacking. By the way, every opportunity is a good opportunity to do things like this. And we can even have our own childhood friend reunion. Elena? Roy? Is it really you? Yes. You came, thank you. Thank goodness you're alright. Here, take this spellbook. Use it to defend yourself for the time being. Thanks. That's the reunion. So now, rescue her there, which is probably safer. No reinforcements, no reinforcements. The reinforcements have stopped. I take that as a sign that I must now go into the offensive and start clearing the groups of enemies. I don't like playing FE6 the, you know, the slow way, because it takes away a bit of the fun it has to try and rush the levels. I think this is more suited for, you know, Ironmans, where you are really scared, but I don't play every chapter as if I was in an Ironman, I mean. A nice attack. What do we get, Marcus? What do we get? A strength. You know what? Honestly, already compensating really the only thing that Celot had over you, so it's always glad I kept you, Marcus. It's time to go into the offensive. Ward takes a life. Some defense, okay, not the best level up, not the worst either, just, you know, a level up that exists. I know I'm probably not killing a mercenary, so how about I stay? 19 with 3 defense, yeah, I could even take a steel lance, so... Do I promote? Do I promote? I'm at level 13. I kind of want to try and... Now that there are so many enemies around to kill, I kind of want to give Rutger the opportunity to not promote yet. Try and give him another level, see if he gets more strength. Okay, let's see if my calculations were correct. First of all, you hit and you die. Who comes next? Probably the other mercenary. Seems like mercenaries have priority. Okay, now I shouldn't kill. I actually don't want to get a critical. Okay. Then you go for lance. Maybe the other one will go for lance too. No, the other one is the one who has the javelin, then he's probably going for Rutger. Because of damage. Okay. These mercenaries are pretty fast. Do not get doubled with a steel sword. Soldier, please make your move. All of them ganging on Marcus, I don't enjoy. But you'll see now why this is a different plan. Can't take again. Because I'm going to attack from here. That way only one archer can hit me. I don't know why I didn't do it like this from the get-go. And that way their position should be much worse too. Yeah, perfect. Now about these guys, have a steel lance here that could be dangerous. A steel bow there that also could... Like... No! Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, thankfully I still have another Canto unit. And you... Okay. We were lucky, but this could have gone wrong. If I didn't have enough units with Canto here. Oh boy. Now... Can you take Wendy? Alright. I will actually take and release... Oh, no, this is Rutger. Then you have... Wait. Okay. Tell me you can rescue Rutger. Do I want to rescue Rutger? That is the question. The enemy having 22 attack, 23 your defense. Nah. Let's have Let her take this there. Put you there. Of course I can't take. So even with a suicide, which is like a free hit from the enemy because they open up a new slot to attack. Okay, now the soldiers come. If I was using an Iron Lance, I would have probably one rounded. Okay, you do 16. I give you a good old 1, 2, 14 damage. Everything counts, everything counts. You need to start weakening the enemies. Marcus cannot do everything on his own. More speed. Crazy. Yeah. Then I take him with... I take her, if no I mean. Sorry, I'm not misgendering. What's up with your levels? I swear I'm not using a patch or anything, but she has 10 strength. On level 10 she has 10 strength. And 20 speed. She hasn't missed a single speed level up, I think. 7 defense. This is the best thing I think I've ever seen. Not for me, but in any Let's Play ever. It's actually concerning how good she is. I feel like she's going to die. First of all, I'm considering... I think I'm marrying her to Roy. I've been putting them together to see if I remember the first support. But I think I'm marrying her to Roy. Like, who's ever going to be a better candidate? Yeah, this is the classical Barth experience. Not having a lot of hit. Barth, you have to try. You have to try harder. I mean, you need to do something for the team. So I'm going to have you there, trying to tank these two guys. It's only 2. Okay. Slowly but surely, slowly but surely, slowly but surely. It's just, I've gotten so many good level ups. See those 2 Shanna level ups, those 2 Dorothy level ups, for what they are worth. Okay, 18. Do you double? You actually double. Yeah, I was thinking about it. You don't get slowed down by anything at all because you have very high constitution, so there was a possibility you doubled. And you have 5 base speed, so yeah. Oh, okay, this could be very dangerous for Lance, actually. With the archers and all, it could be dangerous. Depends on how much damage they do. Wait, do you die? No, the Armor Knight doesn't have that much damage, and the Armor Knight cannot even reach. Okay, the Armor Slayer went for me. So that's covering one of the spots for a possible archer. If you do 8 with the Javelin, I think you did like 12. Yeah, that's 9. Two of those would have been fine. Level up for Lance. Do we have here more speed? More speed. I like that. And this. If you hit me... Okay, so we're mostly fine with Marcus. I can try and give a kill to Lily, no? You know, to test her at least. I also really like mage, female mage animations. And Lillian is the only female mage, so... That was a lot of experience, of course. 1359. much do I do here? Kill me in the counter. We're actually in a bad situation. Because I have to block and I don't know if... Oh yeah, look at this. I equip the Iron Blade. And then... this guy is basically immortal once he consumes. So... yeah, it's over. Let's grind. Okay, 12 damage is actually pretty scary, but I calculated right. 12 damage. So that's our reliable hit to wiggle you down. Then we're going in for the hammer. Nine, 12, and weakened. We're just going to leave all of them weakened. Some more than others, but all of them weakened. No, actually not that one. Okay, so I can do that, or I can go for a more brave approach. And I think I will. I mean, my stats are there for something, you know? If I never use them, then what's the point of having them? I'm not going to sneak everything. Then Marcus can take you out. Astor, those chests are calling for you. It's the call of the jungle. I can weaken with Astor. Oh, missing an 87. But I'm glad the RNG was used in this hit and not in a relevant one like this, for example. Because I don't have many options to substitute that. And then Noah. One use lands on Noah. Love to see it. And a level up for Noah, level 9? Level 9, with a strength and a speed. Pretty good Noah, I have to say. Pretty good Noah. Yeah. So. Rutger, my boy. You realize the situation we're in. I'm going to weaken an enemy with Worth because I mean he has to do it for Rutger to be able to take the kill. What have we gone? Has science gone too far? And now we only have you and Ligands. Killer bow. Not taking that exactly now, but we do have a Night Crest, which I mean, I think there's no contest for who deserves the Night Crest. Even if Noah is willing to take it. 1, 2, 3. It doesn't really matter. But that killer bow? Nice. That's just like the killer axe that I got for Worth that I haven't yet used, but just the fact that I have a killer axe for Worth makes me like incredibly happy that the game is pointing me to waste more time on this ridiculous unit. Okay, let's actually move a bit faster. I think Ligans has a quote with Lilina. Not that I'm going to try it because it's Lilina. No reinforcements, just in case. What turn are we on? Turn 28. Thankfully, this isn't one of those chapters which requires a turn. I'm going to rescue. Then I'm going to take move. Then I'm going to take and move. Then I'm going to take and I'm going to move. And then I actually don't think I'm going to end. I'm going to take and I'm going to move. And yeah, I'll be able to do the rest. Roy can get down here. I have a javelin guy here. I think a javelin guy most of the time requires the same answer, which is a brave and handsome warrior, well, would-be warrior with a hand axe. Some little heal for Roy. Actually, if I can heal Marcus next turn, then it's a level up for me. Funnily enough, and I'm kind of sad I didn't show it off, because I think I could have handled this chapter with some, like, a bit of a penalty. I could have taken Bors. Why would I want to take Bors, the Armor Knight, to this chapter? Because FE6 features the never useful, always comedic Armor Knight Triangle Attack. The Armor Knight Triangle Attack is exactly what it sounds like. You can, instead of using 3 white wings like you do in more respectable games, I guess, you can also use the 3 Pegasi in this game to perform a triangle attack, but you can also use the 3 Armor Knights of Ostia to perform one, and it's actually decent. It's just nobody in their right mind would be carrying 3 Armor Knights. Like, it's questionable enough already to be carrying one of them. And the best Armor Knight in the game is the one that isn't from Ostia, the pre-promoted general. So you can take it, Worf. You can take it. Ah, almost. Almost. Okay, start working on that. Closer to that. Marcus. And he is supporting Cavalier to the rescue. Yeah, the rest, I mean, Lou could do something, but and Dick could do something, but is OJ going to do anything? No. Is Dorothy going to do anything? No. Barth, you, Lilina gets killed in a retaliation. How do you do? Yes, curious. Okay. You actually don't get killed. You have a better weapon than the Stilllands? You don't. So if I mend you, well, I think healing would be enough. You don't kill me. I do absolutely nothing, but Imagine if I hit that. Just imagine. The possibility is what makes it interesting. Sport. Okay, the chests. A guiding ring. And if I'm not wrong, one of them is an Elysian whip and one of them is an Orion's bolt. Like, you get every promotion item. Okay. Let's see the legendary battle. Rune of the Lion's army. Come. Shall cut down all of you. You know who you're battling, right? Ah, Worth! Why did you miss the hammer bot? Well, that was because I only needed 1 experience, so might as well get more defense. 30% who? 30% who? 9 defense. Let's go. Level 13, actually the same level as Root. That's a terrifying thought. Yeah, I think just staying here with the Armor Slayer is a good idea with Rutger. I think that's also the typical thing everyone does. I can also go for the small chip. Is it worth it? You are still too far away from a level. What I could do is go for the small chip with Lilina to get the conversation. Do I even do anything with, like, a steel bow? No. That's completely worthless. Anyone that wants to get healed, you kind of do. Okay, next chest. A secret book. These things I can send to Merlinus. What did I get? An Elfire too? One of those was an Elfire. Okay, a good tome. You never have too many Elfires. Imagine this guy with like a killer lance. That would be impossible to do. Pretty good, pretty good. Still 3 users, right? Where can I... Yeah, 3 uses of the Armor Slayer. Next chest. A silver axe. Ward. Ward. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this just for fun. Lady Lilina. Damn, you were supposed to be dead by now. Ligands, why? Times are changing, milady. My lady. Just making sure I don't get left behind. I'm not like Lord Hector. Was too foolish to realize the change. Quiet, you will not insult my father any further. Well. More bark than bite. Take and release. No support yet. No support yet. Not for lack of trying. Your HP is still full. And now you should get a level up. If you get 1 hit in, of course. Oh, then that's a level up for sure. The only one to be trampled down by burn. How can you fight so hard? So I'm not a coward like you, Ligands. Now I want to get the next level up too. And that was a strength too. Nah, then... fucking Rutger. It's always the same, always the same. Okay, 1 more level up. In the next one, I mean. Because there's no more enemies. next chapter has a lot of... Next chapter is actually probably the milestone to... The good point, mandatory point to promote Rutger, because there's an enemy that is very hard to kill otherwise, the boss in the next chapter. There's a lot of opportunities to get a meager 8 experience, and then we will use that hero crest on our 14 strength Rutger. I think that's a lot of strength, more than he normally has before promotion. So let's get the Lysian Whip. Wait, no Orion's Bolt? But I could swear there's an Orion's Bolt very early. Did I maybe get it in the previous one and I didn't notice? Okay, sorry, let me check inventories. I have lockpicks, Lightrun the Night Crest. Okay, so maybe those kills on Dorothy were worthless, because I know where you get an Orion's Bolt on at the end of 11A, but training someone to make use of the Orion's Bolt in 11A is not the same as training them to, you know, dump the one in this chapter quickly. I mean, with her levels, I might consider using her seriously, because I never have. And I'm kind of using Sol seriously, so they have a support together. And a fast one, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, do you have a support there yet? No, a shame. Nothing there. Some healing there, of course. No support there, of course. No support there either. And I'm hoping no support because I don't want to read it. So, that was chapter 8. We finally recaptured the castle, Lilina. There's a condition for the 8X chapter, which is the Gaiden, the side quest that we're going to do next. I'm telling you this just in case you don't know, because after all, this is a Let's Play, this is a walkthrough. To get to the next one, Lilina has to be alive. Most of the Gaidens have more steep requirements, most of them in the form of turn limitation, which are normally pretty easy to accomplish, but still, you know, turn limitations are something that you have to have in mind when playing the chapter. This chapter you only have to have Lilina survive, and that's it. And I recaptured the castle, Lilina. Thank you, Roy. I'm glad that my father didn't have to go through the trouble. Roy, is my father still in Arafin? I heard that it was a tough battle then, but does it look like it's going to take much longer? Lena, haven't you heard anything? What? Lord Hector has passed away. What? Sorry, when we arrived at Castle Arafin, it was already under Bern's control. It's not your fault. Don't apologize. Hector was already severely wounded when we arrived. If only we had gotten there faster. Maybe I could have helped him. No, it's okay. I was prepared for this. I'm a warrior's daughter. I've been taught not to panic in times like this. Lilina. So, everyone should have told me. They are too considerate. I'm strong too, you know. Lilina, you don't have to hold back in front. Roy, It's okay. I'll be with you. That was Chapter 8, Reunion. Long chapter? Yeah, long chapter. I actually started at it's 2 in the morning. I started at 12 at midnight, and it's 2:20. So I've been playing for like 2 hours and a half. It's a very long chapter. I understand why people don't like it being so, long-winded, kind of artificially longer with the design, but I like the design. It's what it's supposed to be, an impregnable fortress. I think FA6 really nails the chapter making you feel like the game wants you to feel. For example, in chapter 7, you are supposed to know that the Wyvern Knights from Bern are a menace. Oh boy, do you get to know that the Wyvern Knights from Bern are a menace. You're supposed to remember every boss as a menace, and every boss is remembered because of, throne bonuses, high stats. So bosses you have to take into account, like they are consuming time objectives that you have to prepare yourself to. Time constraints, the dragons later in the story, the dragons are difficult to beat, and they are presented in the story as such. If they were easy to dispose, it would just be disappointing. So I like that conquering a fortress it feels like conquering a fortress. It feels heavy and difficult and something you would rather not do. But here we are, having done it and pretty well, because we got a lot of good level ups. Dorothy got like 3 speed level ups and strength, and she's now like 899 in strength, skill, speed. Shanna, what can I say? Shanna is ridiculous. I haven't gotten a Shanna like this ever. I haven't seen anyone get a Shanna like this ever. I'm 1000% going Ilia because Shanna deserves it. I know I fed her a lot of kills, but this goes beyond me having fed her. I'm getting really lucky with her levels. Yeah. And as I said, considering marrying her to Roy, because Roy, in case you don't know, has 6 options, 6 female characters in the game that can marry him. One, pretty obviously, can be Lilina, which I think is not going to be a thing because Lou has been turning out pretty well. Same goes for Sue, because I don't want to go to Sake, because Dorothy is now a factor. I don't think I'll be using Sue, so I don't think Sue is a candidate for marriage. Sophia, Shanna is looking pretty well. I mean, Cecilia is still a thing, but Shanna is looking pretty well. Well, anyway, that's going to do it for this part. I hope you enjoyed. I know I did, even if my voice is starting to feel it. But yeah, long chapters can still be fun chapters, and this has been a fun one for me. The next one is pretty short, the next one is also pretty short, the next one is also pretty short, so we're going to get a strand of short chapters that I hope to finally be able to fit. Well, I don't hope, I'm definitely going to be able to fit into single part, a single part per chapter, finally. So yeah, as I was saying, that's going to do it for this part. This has been Pomum. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. I will see you in the next one. Bye.